New at 5, a local football player shot while playing the sport he loves says he wouldn't be alive if not for his shoulder pads. He was caught in the middle of gunfire while waiting to go back into the game. Channel 2's Tom Jones live in Gwinnett County, and Tom, doctors really are calling him a walking miracle.
That's right, George. Russell Rusty Duffy is indeed a walking miracle. Let me show you. He was shot right here on this football field. The bullet is still lodged in his neck. Duffy says it all began after some trash talking got out of hand.
Semi-pro football, things get a little testy.
Okay, so this game that was played on this field was between the Clayton County Spartans. You can see the team picture. And the Georgia Falcons. There goes the team picture right there. So these two teams were playing a semi-pro game. And the Georgia Falcons was getting the better of the Clayton County Spartans, and things got a little testy. And gunfire erupted.
He was caught in the middle of gunfire while waiting to go back into the game. Channel 2's Tom Jones live in Gwinnett County, and Tom, doctors really are calling him a walking miracle.
That's right, George. Russell Rusty Duffy is indeed a walking miracle. Let me show you. He was shot right here on this football field. The bullet is still lodged in his neck. Duffy says it all began after some trash talking got out of hand.
Semi-pro football, things get a little testy.
So testy that 24-year-old Russell Rusty Duffy almost lost his life on this football field. He was shot in the neck. The bullet meant for someone else. He most likely wouldn't be here if not for his trusty shoulder pads.
They actually said that that's probably one of the things that slowed it down.
I get all that about, trust me, I get all that about how he got shot in the neck and the shoulder pads saved him. But how the only white dude on the team gets shot in the neck? And can he attribute him sitting in the hospital with a gunshot wound to the neck? Can he attribute that to his proximity to black people, the same way whenever something bad happens to black people around white people, we contribute that bad thing to our proximity to white people? How many of y'all think this guy can do that? Hit one if you think this guy's going to be able to attribute this unfortunate thing. I mean, it ain't like a microaggression. This is a macroaggression. A mega aggression. How many of y'all think he contribute this proximity to black people? And the fact that, you know, he was this close to being a quadriplegic or being dead. The only white dude on the team. The only white dude on either team. Y'all think he gonna be able to make a fuss about this and talk about how this got something to do with his skin color and black people's character flaw of being biased towards people with other skin colors? Or anything, or any complaint? How many of y'all think, hit one if you think he'll be able to make any complaint about this? Say anything like, man, that's messed up, man. This gotta. Who thinks he's gonna be able to make any kind of fuss? I'm talking about like, man, this gotta stop, man. This is unacceptable. Shoot that football game. Who think he's gonna be able to say anything like that?
Semi-pro football, things get a little testy.
So testy that 24-year-old Russell Rusty Duffy almost lost his life on this football field. He was shot in the neck. The bullet meant for someone else. He most likely wouldn't be here if not for his trusty shoulder pads.
They actually said that that's probably one of the things that slowed it down. and probably saved my life.
It was Saturday night at Lenora Park. Duffy's Clayton County Spartans were taking a beating from the Georgia Falcons. Tempers flared. Police say a masked man ran on the field and started shooting at two people in a car. The people in the car fired back. Duffy, the team's center, was on the sideline with his 5-year-old not far away. That's when he was hit.
The only thing I remember is gunfire, falling, and then the sky and light.
The gunman got away.
Okay, let's play a game. There's a shooting at a white semi-pro football game. One of the players on one of the teams is black. He get hit. The guys just get away. And that's the end of the story. And it's over. That's it. Gunman got away. That's it. Because you know ain't none of the niggas gonna say that. Do you see those pictures of those football teams? Ain't nobody in one of the pictures saying nothing to the investigators. When the investigators come around, ain't nobody seen nothing. What if white people was like, we ain't seen nothing? The one black player in the game got shot. We ain't seen nothing. Sorry. The one black player happened to get shot. He was standing on the sidelines. They had to be targeted. How he get shot? You think that ain't no? You think that's conspiracy? If you think that's a coincidence, you a fool. You part of the problem. There's no way that could be a coincidence like that. The one black player got shot. I demand a thorough investigation. The NAACP, both those teams would have had to suspended the rest of their season. Both the teams wouldn't have. It'd have been a full investigation. Al Sharpton, Crump, NAACP. Semi-pro football might have been banned in the state. They might have banned semi-pro football in the entire state until the investigation. Not until the gunman was caught, because they definitely would have fucking caught the gunman if it was white people. But full investigation, thorough, tops and bottoms. They would have took a fine-tooth comb to the entire Georgia semi-pro football apparatus, the whole machine, the whole thing. Every coach, every owner of every team, every cheerleader would have been brought in for questioning. They'd have been talking about it on CNN and Good Morning America. I really, it's just really peculiar that the one black guy got shot. Both teams, two teams, one black player. He's not even in the game and he gets shot, and none of the racist white people in the town will come forward with any information on who the shooter was. You imagine.
It was Saturday night at Lenora Park. Duffy's Clayton County Spartans were taking a beating from the Georgia Falcons. Tempers flared. Police say a masked man ran on the field and started shooting at two people in a car. The people in the car fired back. Duffy, the team's center, was on the sideline with his 5-year-old not far away. That's when he was hit.
The only thing I remember is gunfire, falling, and then the sky and light.
The gunman got away. The bullet is still inside Duffy's neck, too delicate to take out. 3 surgeons told him he is lucky to be alive.
And they all told me that I was a walking miracle.
Amazingly, he doesn't want the shooter locked up.
I'd rather sit face to face with him, shake hands, and say, you know what, I forgive you. Let's do something. Let's make this life the best we can.
What you say, Cracker? You don't want them. You don't want nothing to happen to the shooter. You want to sit face to face with them. Let's do something. Let's make this life the best we can. What the hell? You sit face to face with them, they gonna think you trying to set them up. They gonna shoot you again. Man, this dude sound like, man, this dude sound like he the police. He wanna sit down with us, man. They gonna find this dude and shoot him again. But look at how his reaction was. He had no choice. He had no choice. And in a country where allegedly white supremacy reigns supreme and white people have the upper hand in every situation, systematically and institutionally, what kind of privilege do this guy got? He can't even. He gotta come out and say he forgive him. I forgive. This dude could be paralyzed. It could have hit his kid. His kid was right by him. This dude could be. So many things could happen. This guy's got to be like, I forgive them. I want to sit down with them and let's just make this life the best. Really? Even if a black person would have said this, because we've seen times where black folks families have forgiven. It's usually the family, like with Botham Jean down there in Dallas, the guy where the Amber Geiger came and shot him, broke in his house and shot him. The off-duty cop shot the accountant, the black accountant down there in Dallas, and his family forgave her. We saw the AME church down there in Charleston. They got shot up by Dylan Ruth. The families forgave. But this is a situation where we actually have the person. We don't have to worry about the family. This ain't the family. This is the guy. He said, man, look. He looked to his left. He looked to his right. He said, shit, man. If I say the wrong thing, he's going to be called racist. They would twist this and find a way. I know you're like, how could they call him racist? They would find a way. They've done more magical tricks than that. But they would find a way to flip this and bounce this and make him the racist. So I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. I just know that, like, look, Rusty, you ain't had no choice. I can't even call you a good guy because you ain't had no choice. You couldn't say what you really felt. God damn it, this motherfucker shot me. People at the game, I got my kids at the game. Other people got their kids at the game. People just start shooting on the field and shooting players. What the fuck going on? Nah, Rusty, you tuck your tail and just... I don't even want the people caught. That's racist. Too many black people in jail. And to think they decriminalized marijuana and it's still black people in jail. What the hell? How did that happen?
Amazingly, he doesn't want the shooter locked up.
I'd rather sit face to face with him, shake hands, and say, you know what? I forgive you. Let's do something. Let's make this life the best we can.
Wow. And police continue to investigate this shooting. Duffy also broke 2 vertebrae and suffers nerve damage. He'll be out of work 6 to 8 weeks. Football career's over. Click on the link on this story on our website to see how you can contribute to a GoFundMe account that's been set up. We're live in Gwinnett County. Tom Jones, Channel 2 Action News.
And Tom, to have that perspective like that, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
No kidding.
A lot of respect for him.
Absolutely. Tom Jones, thank you so much. Carol?
Even the news anchors can't believe it. They're like, what the hell? But look, man, it is what it is, man. Hit that like button, hit that PayPal, hit that Cash App, hit that Super Chat. Nobody brings you the news like this. Support this channel or you are op. And look, in this picture, where there's more than 3, that's where I won't be. So I'm assuming that these ain't the only 2. How does this guy bring his kid? Now his football career is over. They don't want to talk about that. This guy played football, even though he's not in the professionals. He's in the semi-pros. So he was hoping one day to obviously make it to the pros. Now his football career is over. Not because of a hit. Nothing happened on the field. Can he sue? Of course he can sue. Will he sue? Hell no. If he sue, that's going to be racist. I don't feel sorry for white liberals, man. I just don't, man. I feel sorry for the kid. The kid don't know no better. Kid almost lost his dad, almost had to be pushing his dad around in a wheelchair. But these the same white liberals I be telling you about. He would look at what I'm saying and he would chastise me. He would rebuke me, tell me I'm a bad person for saying what I'm saying. You should be irate that there was gunfire around your kid. You know how many kids get killed every day in Blackistan? I could do a video today on the kids that have just been killed this week. 10, 15 stories. Random gunfire. If I want to do just the one shot. Just the one shot. Not even killed. Oh my God. Who thinks it's criminal for him to have brought his son around this? Who thinks that this is endangering? It was endangering his child. Because he says, if you listen to him, he says things can get really heated, can get really testy in semi-pro. Yeah, but he seems like this is normal to him. The way he spoke is almost as if it's normal. Like there's a level of normalcy to this. Like, I mean, yeah. You know how the brothers get when they get upset. These the same people I be going to war with online, man. They will tell you. Now, my thing about this is, what is this guy saying in the comfort of his own home? Because there's two types of them. There are some that are just completely wokety woke and they're gone and they never coming back. And then there's the others that's just woke for the cameras. What do you got? Which one of these guys do you think this is? I personally think this guy is just gone. Because he's inundated with it. Like if you look at his team, and no, I'm not saying that these people are bad people. These people are probably fine people. It's just that whenever there's more than three, something can likely go down. These people are probably great, phenomenal people. Some of them, the majority of them. But have you ever heard in the white man's racist NFL that wouldn't give Colin Kaepernick a job? The white man's racist NFL. Have you ever heard anything like this? Even remotely? Huh? And then it'd be funny when they be saying, we need to start our own league. Remember they were saying that when Colin Kaepernick couldn't get a job? We need to start our own league. Well, you've given us a window into what that would look like. Thank you. At least thank you for that. For giving us a window into what that may look like. Into what a league run, operated by you guys, would look like. Wow. And why? And when y'all kneeling at this game, that's the one I want to know. Do y'all kneel when it's just y'all? Because I doubt they kneel at these games before the game for the anthem. Or do they play? Do they play Gucci Mane instead of playing the anthem? Cause black folk don't do all that stuff. Like I told you, you ain't every house you see a Black Lives Matter sign in front of in DC, you know white people in it. That's like a calling card. That's like basically saying white. You know when you ever drive, you see them baby on board signs. Baby on board. When you see a Black Lives Matter sign, that means white people live here. Niggas kneeling, and I guarantee these Wakandans didn't kneel before this game because there wasn't no white people there. The one white person that was there got shot in the neck. And he don't want the shooter to go to jail. He down. Can he at least say the N-word now? Y'all talk about giving N-word passes or giving away N-word passes. He done earned his N-word pass, man. This brother done earned his N-word pass, man. Give this brother his damn N-word pass now. He get to say he get 1,000 N-word passes, a voucher with a free 1,000 N-words. God damn it, 1,500 N-words, 200 darkies, and 50 moon crickets. The moon crickets, they real valuable. You can only call somebody a moon cricket, but too much, and then what the hell? Moon cricket? What the? That might get you killed. But he needs some kind of package, super gold star pass package. Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Here at home, gun violence may have changed one local father's life forever. Somebody shot him during a football game in Gwinnett County on Saturday, and police are trying to find the shooter. Newshead reporter Alex Whitler spoke with the victim about what happened.
ACL tears, concussions, broken legs, those are all common football injuries. A gunshot wound to the neck, not so much. Football is life in the Duffy household.
Who are you? Tell her. I'm sure.
Russell Rusty Duffy says his entire family, including his wife, 2 kids, and father, attend almost every one of his semi-pro football games.
We're very family-oriented on my team.
Players mentally and physically prepare for injuries, but Duffy says nothing could have prepared him for what happened during a timeout at a semi-pro game at this Snellville Park Saturday.
So like every time the wind hits me or somebody touches me on my arm, it's almost like I'm being electrocuted. And so that makes it kind of difficult. But as I told the doctor, even if I had to live with that the rest of my life, I would take that over not being able to live at all.
He says tensions were high as some people at the game got into a dispute. Duffy chalked it up as normal banter.
Which happens, but we still just love to play.
He was on the sidelines talking to his father when he felt a sharp pain in his neck.
My whole body goes numb, and I fall backwards. And I look up to my dad, and I said, "Call 911. I've been shot."
Friends and family were baffled as Duffy couldn't move his left arm but wasn't bleeding out.
Every doctor that I talked to said that I was a walking miracle.
He was taken to the hospital where doctors told him football pads lessened the blow of the bullet in his neck, but it's there to stay.
When they think of semi-pro football, don't think of events like this. Think about the positives that come with it. The family, the camaraderie.
Now supported by a neck brace, Duffy says the sport will always play a role in his life, and family says they're grateful the pads helped him cheat death. Rusty says he's slow to walk and might not play football again, but he says he'll teach his son everything he knows. Gwinnett police say the shooter went onto the field and was wearing all black and a mask. Anyone with information about that shooting is encouraged to give them a call.
These white liberals, like our friend Rusty, they never gonna learn. Peace, I'm out.